So this is going to explain the listen technique. It's a very simple way and really effective way of dealing with customer complaints, either in person on the phone or over the internet online responding to reviews. So you will need to demonstrate this technique in your role play. We're going to be recording either a phone conversation of a customer complaining to you and your response, or we're going to do a video of two customers complaining, a customer complaining to a staff member, or it could be over a Zoom call, it could be an audio file, it could be a video file, or it could be in person in class. However we decide to do the role plays, you will need to demonstrate the listen technique. You will also need to show the listen technique on your Tripadvisor review. This is another skills demonstration where you will be responding to customer complaints on Tripadvisor. You are the manager of the hotel or the restaurant or the tourist attraction, and you are responding in the listen technique way. Okay, so the listen technique is very simple. Each letter stands for a action. So remember, we've got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. And this is one of the most effective ways of disarming an angry customer, is letting them vent. So L is listen to the customer, let them vent, don't interrupt them. I is maintain eye contact. If you're on the phone, you're making sounds to make them think you're listening. So yes, you're repeating back maybe something they've said. When you're writing a response on a line, for example, the way that you say that you are listening to them, or that you are acknowledging what they're saying, is by repeating some of the sentences that they have written in their review to you. Sorry is quite a disarming tool. It's what a lot of people are really just seeking from you. So apologize that the event happened to the customer, and it's a way of you not owning it if it wasn't your fault, but it's a way of you saying, I'm sorry that happened. And then the next thing you're going to do is thank them for bringing the matter to your attention. And in my experience, this has been the most powerful way of getting an angry customer down from their heightened state. When you thank them, they suddenly change their tune or their tone, and they totally are surprised that you are thanking them. And the whole premise behind that is, now you know there's a problem, now you know you can fix it. And before then, if they had said nothing, you might not have known this problem was ever something in your business. And the more you know, the better your business can become. E is for empathize. So you have to say empathizing statements. For example, if they were waiting in line for a long time, or if they were delayed and they were on a long flight, they finally get to your hotel, something bad happened, just statements to make them realize you understand their position. You're putting yourself in their shoes. So things like, that must be so frustrating, you must be tired, you were waiting a long time, you were looking forward to this, I know you expected better. Things like that really make them feel like you are listening and you are understanding. Now follow up is the last thing, the N of listen. So you're now going to follow up, you're going to explain to them what you're going to do next. And when they've gone out of your hair, you're not dealing with them anymore, there might be policy in place for you to escalate the problem to your supervisor or your manager. Or if you are a person who is running your own business and they are complaining directly to you, you must follow up with the problem so that it doesn't happen again. You're working out a way that this problem won't happen again. So it's a really important thing to not just put it away and hope nobody notices again. It's just an opportunity for you to be able to make it better, and that the future customer doesn't have to deal with the same problem again. Remember, you're going to need to use the listen technique when you're doing your role play, either on the phone or on Zoom, either audio or video file. And you're also going to be using the Tripadvisor review. When you're responding to them, you need to be using your listen technique. So this is the blank customer review exercise. It's the Tripadvisor review is what I'm going to be calling it. And here's an example of good responses from real reviews and bad responses from, in my opinion. And then at the very end is a blank space for you to write your own response to the following bad review. And then you have to do a response to the following good review, because you need to demonstrate a skill of responding to a compliment as well, which I know is something a lot of us are bad at, but we need to learn how to do that professionally as well. So remember, you are repeating statements that was mentioned in the bad review. For example, we stayed over the Easter break. Check-in was very quick. No information was given as to where anything was. We've not experienced this anywhere I have stayed. The doors in the room were covered in fingerprints. The bathroom door was actually black with dirt. We had treatments booked, but were totally underwhelmed. The spa area was small, very bright, not relaxing. People being shown around the spa in their outdoor shoes, no towels available, not very 5-star. We had our evening meal in the grill, which was okay, nothing spectacular. All in all, very disappointed. A lovely hotel, nice setting, 4-star at a push. Totally let down by the service. So, you know, when we're doing things in class, if you don't meet expectations, you get disappointment. So you need to make sure that you're responding and you're saying that thank them for letting you know about the problem. Thank you for writing to us. Sorry to hear that the doors were covered with fingerprints and that the spa didn't meet your expectations. You want to say something that was specifically mentioned in the review. If you're not going to do that in future, and if you just use a canned response, like copy paste, thanks for letting us know, we're going to look into the problem, kind regards manager. That is a canned statement. It doesn't scream, I paid attention to what you just said. It doesn't scream quality. And you want to try to come across as a really good manager, really interested in what was wrong and explaining how you're going to fix it as well. You need to make sure you mention that in your response as well. So it's the listen technique applied in writing as well as over the phone. So I hope that helped.